Hello, and welcome back to the ShrubSMP Season 7. This is Episode 4, in which we are going to continue to go back down into the trial chambers just outside of my Dark Castle location, of which I've built this thematic minecart ride just to get down there. We're going to go ahead today and finish exploring down there. We're going to probably fight off all the regular spawners once again, and then activate the ominous bottle to get the Bad Omen effect so that we can get the expanded tougher monsters and extra special loot down there, and finally be able to utilize the ominous trial key and any rewards that might be coming with it. So that's what we have in store for today, as well as probably starting to dig out and excavate this trial chamber from outside the Dark Castle location. But to start off with, let's head on down there and get started by clearing out some of the beginner level spawners. Alright, we're back down in the trial chamber. Let's hop on out. Whoa! I fell down the stairs. Let's go and collect our minecart and then head on down and see if those spawners have reset. They probably have by now. And then be able to fight through them. We'll then decide if we can find the right chamber to take our potion of the ominous bottle and get that Bad Omen effect, and then start fighting off the monsters. But to start off with some basic skeletons, just the starter level monsters here. We'll get them going. We'll clear them all out and then get the initial rewards from these spawners. Again, we've cleared this once or twice now. We can continue to come back here because these spawners will continue to respawn and allow me to continue to come down and clear out the monsters like these skeletons so that I can then get rewarded. Oh, look, we got a key, so we actually got a great reward. So sometimes these early levels don't really yield very much. Sometimes it's a piece of chicken, but other times it's an actual trial key. So that's something that's really cool, and we'll continue to do that and check in once we have the spawners of the first level cleared out down here. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit of research just to kind of understand the ins and outs of these trial chambers, and right behind me is one of the ominous vaults, and like we've said, we currently have 4 ominous trial keys. Now it turns out I don't need to do an ominous trial to open that thing. Once I have the keys, I can just get up there, open it, and we're gonna reap the amazing rewards that it has. So let's go up there, open our first one. I believe we'll get an advancement for it as well, and see what kind of rewards we get. So we'll just scaffold up to the top, climb up and get right in front of it. Alright, it's sitting there waiting to accept a key, so let's grab one of our keys, pop it in its mouth, and see what we get as a reward. We got the advancement, revaulting, and a golden enchanted apple, and we got a diamond axe. Okay, pretty cool. We don't necessarily need that. But let's take a look at what we got. Like we said, we got the enchanted golden apple, which we have to eat at least one of these for another advancement where you have to eat one of every food. Like we started off very early at the beginning of episode 1 there when we were eating all the food from spawn. We still have 3 ominous trial keys left, so we're gonna have to find some more of these because like the other vaults, you can only open them once, 1 per player. So if another player comes around, they can still open this as well, and they'll get something from the loot table. What was that axe? It's just an Unbreaking 2 axe. We'll probably de-enchant it. Maybe even we'll drop it off at spawn in case any of the shrubs wants it. Arrows of slowness 4, that's interesting. We'll have to find an application for those. Maybe we'll use the dispensers to shoot arrows at somebody. But we still got 3 ominous trial keys to go. Let's find some more of those locations. And then actually what we might have to do is go back to the other trial chamber where we had that second map, because I believe there were a couple more in there also. Whoa, I just got an advancement when I was fighting off one of these breezes that's called Blowback. So once we clear this off, we'll see exactly what that was, but that was certainly unexpected. Again, there's some new advancements in this trial chambers, and boy, there's a lot going on too. I better be careful. I'm not going to make it out of here alive. Let's get back to the hallway and then regroup. Oh my gosh, there's so many monsters. Alright, so here they are. They're going to come after me. We got the breeze fighting the skeleton back there. They're fighting amongst themselves. The skeleton might even take a shot at me. There we go. Use your shield. Oh, we got some more zombies around here. And he's shooting them. Wow, this chamber's full of monsters. I'm glad I didn't activate this one on hard mode, because that would have been really a little overwhelming. But I think we got things under control. They're still fighting each other back there, so let's take care of this skeleton. Oh look, we got another key. Wonderful. Alright. So, let's clear out that breeze. The skeletons are fighting again. And I really do want to see what that advancement was, but whoa, geez, man alive. that blowback thing is really a powerful attack. I'm having a hard time seeing whether or not it's doing a lot of damage to me. It doesn't look like it, but I'm sure it is doing a little. Make sure we grab that key there. And I still hear them floating around. Oh my goodness, look at how many of these. Alright, we had to regroup a little bit, and boy, they're still all over the place. There's so many of them. I gotta really knock these guys down and get them out of here so that we can finally just take a deep breath and get ready for finding one of these vaults, because we want to unlock and get all the treasures. Alright, there was that. Alright, so we got the key from the breeze. The breeze ain't gonna come up and knock us back anymore. Speaking of not back, let's check out. Oh, look, a pincushion again. Let's check out that advancement. Blowback. Kill a breeze with a deflected breeze shot wind charge. Alright, now that makes sense. I think I was close enough to them at the beginning of that fight there, where if I put up my shield and then he shot me with the blowback thing at the same time, it did damage to him and sent him to his demise. And then we got the advancement. So this thing seems like it's all clear for now. We got a couple extra keys out of it, so that's really exciting. I think we have it. What we got? We got 6 keys so far, and again, you can only open them once, so at some point it's really not really worth having that many keys. Maybe I can trade for them, maybe I can give them to other players. We'll have to figure out what to do if we're going to continue to operate down here in these trial chambers. But what I do know is I need to find that ominous vault, because I want to be able to use the remaining keys that I have, and then we'll head over to the other map location and do the same thing. Alright, I was walking by and it turns out there's an ominous vault right behind this grate. So I think all we have to do is break into it. Okay, it opens up its mouth. Let's go ahead and feed it a key and see what we get. Oh, another apple, some emeralds, more emeralds, and a breeze charge. Ooh, oh, I got excited. A little excited. That's just another axe. Not that, you know, just another axe. Efficiency 2, not too bad. I actually thought it was a mace for some reason. I'm not sure if maces pop out of these things or not, but that would have been cool to earn one. We're obviously going to make one at some point. We do have, as we can see here, some breeze rods. We got some breeze rods back at our house as well. Whew, but that's been enough excitement for the time being. I got to get out of here, take a deep breath, because I think that might have been the last one in this trial chamber. We're going to have to head over to the other one. So I got to find my way out of here, head back to the surface, regroup, empty the inventory, and move on to the next one. Alright, so I spoke too soon, and I forgot about this ladder climb part of this trial chamber. That at the top, there's these 2 spawners. I had to fight off a bunch of skeletons, and sure enough, there's another ominous vault just over there. So let's climb up there and see what we get with our another key. Alright, we climb right up here and we pop the key in the face. Let's see what we get. Ooh, a new disc. That's also exciting. I love collecting discs, and a nice piece of armor to go along with it. We'll get rid of the arrows. Creator disc. So we'll have to listen to that when we get back. Have access to a jukebox. I still got 1 key left, but I do now finally believe that this was the last one in this trial chamber. We're definitely going to the other one now. Alright, we're back over here at our second location. Again, the map with the trial chamber at the bottom of the ocean over here off the coast. And it just so happens where we had the water little stream that we came down in, we can see right in front of us is another trial vault. And we still have 1 key left, so we're going to open this guy first, and then we'll probably trigger the Bad Omen effect, and then really go to town with fighting some of the more difficult monsters in this trial chamber. So let's go down to the bottom, pile up there. Alright, here we are at the top, and what are we going to get this time with our very last ominous key? Oh, yes! Exactly what I was looking for! Ah, please, yes, a heavy core. Now that we have this heavy core, I think that means we might be able to make a mace. I'm going to have to check it out, and if we can, we're definitely doing that this episode. Alright, now that we've got that ominous vault, there's one just inside here that I can see right there, and that means that we're out of keys, so we're going to have to go ahead and drink this ominous bottle and then fight off the ominous monsters to try to make sure we can get one of those keys. So let's go ahead and drink up. Alright. Oh, and we hear the spooky noise. We have the Bad Omen effect for an hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to be able to fight off all kind of monsters, and hopefully it doesn't get too scary. Look at this. The Bogged already have, oh my gosh, they have armor, they have enchanted bows, and they're jumping at me. Oh no, they're getting shot back. So I'm gonna have to be fighting off some of these monsters to see if I can grab a key. And as you can see, with the ominous effect, they definitely have armor, they're a little more powerful, and that's kind of the general idea as you go throughout the chamber. Now, that makes it harder, but that means the reward is so much better. And you can also see, occasionally, there's particle effects on the ground. The chamber itself kind of shoots out different random types of negative effects. I've actually seen it also, like, spit spider webs out. Like, all of a sudden, spider webs will appear, like, in this hallway, and if you get caught inside, the monsters will be able to team up on you a little better, because trying to get a spider web slows your character down a lot. Well, anyway, so now we have to continue to fight these things off. We did get a bogged head, so that's kind of fun, but we're really looking for the ominous key, the ominous trial key, so that we can get into that ominous vault. Alright, now if I remember, this looks like it's a kind of a, oh boy, this has got two layers to it. I already see some breeze in there. They're gonna be tough. Let's see what the breeze do in the ominous trial. They're already scooting around. Look at this, and he's shooting me with his breeze. Shooting the breeze. That's a new one. I'm sure somebody's made that joke already. We get some rods there though, and we'll have to make quick work of these guys so that they don't get all over the place. And then we'll go up there and try to unleash some of the rest of the monsters and some of these spawners. Whoa, he just hopped up. Where did he go? He just went flying up. Oh, these guys are turning on the water and everything else. That's not right. Oh man, this is getting rough. Okay. Okay. Oh, now I understand what's happening. So what happens is the breeze, when they shoot the knockback effect at you, can activate buttons. So actually, this breeze is activating that water feature in the central of this pillar up there. And that's making, oh, there's a negative particle effects again. Up here is the water. I think if we deactivate those buttons by knocking them out of place, oh, we can just knock the whole block out. That'll work too. But yeah, we gotta get these breeze before we really get overwhelmed. Where did the other one go? Oh, I think he's gone. I don't know where he is, but he's up there somewhere. There he is. He's hiding off in the corner. We got him. All right. Is that the last one? I think it was. Nope, there's another one. All right, more breeze rods for us. Is there any more? Nope. What do we get for our efforts? A baked potato. Oh boy. That wasn't the best reward in the world, but we do see that there's an ominous key in here. Alright, so we got some new vaults to open, and we'll open them in just a second after we get rid of these bogged over here. We're going to have to light up this area too, because it's kind of dark over there. How do I get over there? We're going to work our way around the back. And here we go. So now, again, with the armor and the extra special bows that they have, difficult enemies. Oh man, alright, so we'll finish these guys off and then we'll open up and see what treasures we get. Alright, we've got them all cleared out and there's no more spawning going on, so now let's check out all these treasures. We didn't get an ominous vault key, but we do still have 10 whole trial keys, so we're going to be able to quickly open up all of the ones up here, these regular ones. So let's open up the first vault. Not too bad. Let's open up our second one. Oh, this looks interesting. That is a banner pattern. And what kind of banner is it? It's called Guster. So yes, another new item in version 1.21, Guster banner pattern. We're going to have to find a loom to create that banner and see what it looks like. I think did we get into that vault yet? Nope. Let's go check that guy out over here. And this might be the last one. We still have plenty of keys, so we're going to have to go throughout the trial chamber in here to find more. Not much that time. All right, well, we do have an ominous vault still here waiting for us, but we don't have a key, so we're going to have to continue to fight around, and while we still have a little bit of trial omen left, wow, the time went down really fast. I wonder why that is. We're going to run out of time, I think, pretty quickly, so now, unfortunately, we may have to find another bottle. Alright, we just finished fighting off the bog, and I see a special key over there. We got to figure out a way to get over there and grab it. And you can see that some of those spider webs got deployed down there. Let's see, we just need our scaffolding to get us up there. and grab that key. Our inventory is full again, so that's bad news because we're not close to our home to unload it. But let's see, what can we get rid of? We can get rid of that iron chest plate, and now we have the ominous key. The other trick is that we need to get the vault, and then once we get the vault, we may have more inventory space that we don't need, but let's see what we can do about that. Alright, so all we got to do is hop on over to the ominous vault here and put in the key. Let's see what we get this time. Right into the inventory it goes because I'm standing so close, but if I wasn't mistaken, yes, a second heavy core. Excellent. That was really worth it. I'm just having so much fun cleaning these guys out, but I mean, our inventory space is kind of full and we're having to give up things, we're having to leave things behind. How much time is left on the clock? We only have 3 minutes of trial left, so I think we're pretty much done down here. But yeah, I think that's enough excitement now. We have to go back to the outpost, unload our inventory, and then decide what to do next with these trial chambers. Maybe we'll take a break from fighting and then start digging out the one next to the Dark Castle from the top down. We're back at our little outpost, and as you can see on the wall over here, we've added some more of the collectibles, including that banner pattern that we just got. And now it's time for the big moment. We're about to make our first mace. As you can see, it's already in the crafting thing. We don't need a crafting table to do it. You can just put the combination of the heavy core and the breeze rod together and collect our mace. Oh boy, look at that thing. It's huge. Can't wait to bonk some more monsters on the head with this thing. Now, it's a good thing that we have too, because there's also some new enchantments that come along with this new mace as well, and those are density and breach, and we'll talk about those when we demonstrate in a future episode about how this thing works. This big bonk stick, this giant hammer that we have in our hands now, but we'll create the second one so that we have it. Just like so, and now that we have two maces, we can put them away and get ready to move on with our lives. We'll put them away for now and be prepared to do the special enchantments later and demonstrate how these things work with some of the special attacks that are new in 1.21 to go along with this mace. And yeah, we can just take a big sigh of relief because we have done so much down there with the new trial chambers in the updates, and we're going to have to continue to fight monsters down there. We certainly want to get another ominous bottle and then go back down and see if we can unlock that remaining ominous vault that we didn't get to. But in the meantime, since it is the trial chamber episode, I think we're going to head over yonder and start to dig out part of what we're going to do with the Dark Castle here, even because we're definitely not at the part for the Dark Castle build just yet, because that's a future mission. Part of the trial chamber mission is to start to expose this area here so that we have it ready and able to become part of this giant Dark Castle build. But that's about all for now. I want to thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.